Happy Thursday. 2 more days. We're almost there. So today we're going to talk about where we're going to go. Not necessarily me and you, not necessarily myself, the standard and your agency, just you. Okay. We're going to talk about target setting and goal setting, probably in a different way than you're used to, but making sure that you have the tools and ability to do so when I'm not here to remind you. The app maybe doesn't exist in your life anymore, and you somehow have to create some sort of operating system for your life to say, hey, I want to go to this place because I'm right here, and this is how I'm going to get there. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to focus on all areas of our life inside of this conversation. I'm going to give examples, but I want you to know that you can do whatever you desire inside of this space. Okay. So let me get to my share of my iPad. There we go. There we go. And here we go. We're back to this. Okay. So setting targets and goals. The easiest thing that most people will do is say, all right, I'm going to set a 30-day target or a couple week target or whatever it is. But here's what I want you to consider. I don't want you to worry about, let me unpin myself. I don't want you to worry about the time itself, I guess. I would rather you just focus on what's going to serve you. Okay. So when we talk about body being balanced business, let's just talk about body. And today is X date, whatever year this is. I want you to focus right now for 90 days. And if you're like in the middle of a weird time period, let's say it's the 6th of the month, don't get hung up on the 1st of the month, here I go. Because here's where people get in bad habits. They're going to start on Monday. What people say, or I'm going to start on the 1st of the year. I'm going to start on the 1st of the month. Like, that's a loser's mentality. You start when you're ready to start, and you start as soon as you possibly can implement action. People don't want to start, so they push it off and they delay it and they procrastinate, and all of a sudden it gets past them, and all of a sudden they're like, all right, the next week I'll start, or the next week I'll start. The moment that you need a course correction, you're training your brain and your discipline to course correct as fast as humanly possible. So whatever date it is, it doesn't matter. This is what we should do. I want you to add 90 days. So if it is October 1st, you're looking at October, November, December, January 1st is where we're at. So if we're looking for targets for 90 days, then we're looking at 10/25 through, and the end is going to be 1/1/26. Okay. We got 30, we got 30, and we got 30 to attack. Let's focus on body. Let's say very simply, most people want to talk about, weight loss or whatever. It could be weight gain if you're really skinny. It could be a health thing. It could be whatever. It could be running a mile. It could be whatever. So we have, this is where we're at. This is where we're trying to go. Let's say that it's me. Let's say I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay. 20 pounds is my goal over a 90-day period. And I currently weigh 225 pounds. My goal is going to be 205 pounds. Okay. So 1/1/26 is the target. 10/1/25 is the game. This is where I'm at. What needs to happen inside of October, inside of November, and inside of December for me to achieve that? Those are breaking down into monthly missions. So the goal, if I'm trying to get to 205 by January 1st, I probably know that I need to lose, what is that? 20 divided by 3, 7 point whatever. 6.5 pounds, 6.666 pounds, whatever that is. That's a bad number. We're going to go with 7 pounds just to give us a thing. So we know we need to lose 7 pounds a month. In reality, most of us probably going to lose more at the beginning because we're hyperactive and we're excited and we have these new targets, these new goals or whatever. So I'm really going to give myself a 10-pound cushion goal in October, a 7-pound cushion in November, that's 17 pounds. And all of a sudden I need to lose how many pounds to get to the last one, which is 3, which is going to be probably the hardest 3 pounds to lose. Again, I'm just strategically thinking about what that means. So these become my monthly missions. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to break it down from a weekly perspective and start attacking specific things that need to happen weekly. So if we look at weekly, we're just saying, what are the things that need to happen every single week for me to get to this target? Maybe it's 4 cardio. Maybe it's 4 days of completely tracking my food. I don't know. I'm just making shit up right now. But see, as we're going through weekly, and all of a sudden I say, all right, what is my daily core 4 target that I need to make sure I hit to achieve my overall goal, which is going to be 20 pounds of weight loss? It may be move 30 minutes a day. It may be 1 protein shake. Like whatever that difference is, I'm injecting the change in my life to make sure I can achieve this bigger and better target that isn't coming in 90 days. It's not, hey, I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 90 days and then just go at it in a fucking chaotic manner where there's no strategic plan to say yes or no, I'm moving towards my target or my goal. That's a body example. Let's say we're going into balance. Again, we are strategically making things measurable and trackable. If your goal, men, is to say, I want to be more connected to my wife, that's not a goal. More connected is not trackable or measurable. Same thing with females. Females, I want to be more connected to my man because I want him to communicate better. There needs to be work and actions that go into that process to make sure that is done. What does that look like to you, and why does that matter? So when you create these targets, what is it, and why does it matter? Because you can't figure this part out, you ain't gonna do it. Same thing here. Why do I want to be 220? I don't know. I think my wife might find me more attractive on 220. Why do I want to be 205? There's a why behind everything. Usually inside a body, when people talk about weight loss, it's so we're confident. We have self-confidence. We look good in the mirror, all those things. We talk about balance. It kind of feeds into it, doesn't it? It doesn't have to be something crazy either. Maybe I want to have a target or goal over 90 days to have 9 date nights. Then I'm strategically making sure I'm tracking those on a monthly basis, and then a weekly basis, and then a daily basis. How am I seducing my wife to make sure she wants to go on dates with me? If you're not used to doing date nights and all of a sudden you're like, hey, we're going to do date night every week, I may not be so motivated. And then you go to being. What does that connection look like? What's the overall goal? Is it meditation? Is it connection to God? Is it prayer? Is it stacking? And then you go to business. Tell me our business 90-day targets. Again, we're trackable, measurable. Is it a premium goal of $100,000 in premium? Is it a policy goal of 75 policies? Is it an item goal of 150 items? It doesn't matter what it is. What does matter is why does it matter to you? And then how do we break it down in those 3 monthly missions to make sure we know if we're on or off pace after 30 days and what course corrections we need to make to achieve the target and continue progressing through the end game. Monthly missions. Boom, 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 boom. Weekly targets. 4 of them. Then what we do? I'm not going to do is 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Core 4. Core 4. We're attacking, we're attacking, we're attacking. What is that one actionable item each and every single day? Well, that seems like a lot of work. It is a lot of work to have everything that you want. I just want to be present. Then make sure you make your targets and goals around that. Don't bullshit yourself and say, I want to sell $500,000 in premium a month and be present at home. It's not possible. We have to be realistic. We have to be unrealistic in goals, but realistic in presence. So your mission and your form today is to create your 90-day targets. Your requirement is your 90-day declaration in business. Your options are all 4. It's very, very simple. If you write down something that's not trackable or measurable, your agent knows to challenge you on that bullshit. You've been here too long to say, I'm going to cop out and just say, I want to be a better salesperson. That's not how it works. What does that mean and why does that matter? It's a new lifestyle of accountability and truth. And once you become the mirror for everybody else, you start to gravitate towards people who behave like you, and people start to gravitate towards people who behave just like you because they want to be like you. You become the example of consistency and discipline. Imagine that. If you're not in a place of that, imagine that you can be. Consider the possibility that you can be if you choose it. If you choose it. We got one more day. Then we're done. Hopefully I see you again after that. But I'll see you tomorrow for sure.